Hi guys, I'm going to show you a very different recipe today. It's not an Indian restaurant curry or anything. It's actually a very rich flavor meat curry, mutton curry. It's from Rajasthan, India. It's called Rajasthani Laal Maas. One of my follower today, he requested it to make it. So let's start it, guys. I'll try to show you very simplest way. I'm using a non-stick pan here, and let's start, guys. Let's start with the butter ghee. I'm gonna add one less than half, actually less than half, or maybe half curry spoon of butter ghee. Also, I'm going to add half curry spoon of chef spoon of olive oil. I'm going to add garlic ginger paste. The garlic ginger paste, actually this is homemade. I got a recipe video in my channel for this garlic ginger paste. So I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of garlic ginger paste. Then I'm going to add onions, sliced onion. Here actually I got about 3 sliced onion, small size, and it's also thinly sliced. But you know, on this one, to be honest, it'll be better if you use the red onion. I actually haven't got enough red onion, that's why I'm using the Dutch onion. I'm going to add it. Fry the onion into the ghee and oil for about 2 to 3 minutes on high heat. Actually medium heat, because you're gonna burn the onion if you put it in high heat. So guys, if you see that, there's not enough oil for the onions, then you add a little bit more oil. You can add it, it's not a problem. I'll add a little bit, one curry spoon of oil. As I said, guys, it's actually a very rich flavored curry, so there will be oil and ghee. You have to add it a little bit extra. When the onion is a bit brownish, golden brown, just we're gonna add the meat. So let me show you what meat I'm using here. I got here mixed mutton, about 1 kg, little bit more than 1 kg maybe, but I'll say 1 kg here. So I'm going to add this meat into the onion. And it has to be on the bone. It can't be off the bone, boneless. So guys, my onion is slightly brown now. I'm going to add some garam masala, whole garam masala. So I go here, I don't know if you can see, the bay leaf. Give me 1 second. The bay leaf, star elach, elach, and also I got cardamom. And I got cinnamon stick as well, and also I got whole black pepper as well. I'm going to add them. But my onion is slightly brown now, so I'm going to add the meat as well. Now let's add the meat. Now I'll add a little bit of salt to taste. I'm going to add one teaspoon of salt. I'm going to cook it on the slow heat for 2-3 minutes, medium heat actually. So guys, in the meantime, I'm going to prepare the yogurt for the meat. But let me show you another thing, guys. The paprika paste. We need to make a paste with the paprika powder, but I don't have the fresh, the dry chilies. But you can do the same thing with the paprika powder. 4 tablespoons of paprika powder and half a cup of water. I made the paste. But also another thing, you can do that with the dry chilies also, if you have the dry chilies, but it's just easier to make it with the paprika powder. So let's do the yogurt first, and also remember I left the meat on low heat. It's cooking, so let me prepare the yogurt first, then we'll go to the meat. So here I got about 3 tablespoons of yogurt, and I'm going to add all the spices. Right, I'm going to add first coriander powder. I'm using 1/4 spoon. So about actually I will add half teaspoon coriander powder and half teaspoon of cumin powder. Then I'm going to add garam masala, half teaspoon. Then I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder, about half teaspoon, and a little bit of turmeric powder, about 1/4 spoon, or maybe actually half teaspoon. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll add all of it, the yogurt. I think I will have to add a little bit more yogurt. Actually, I think it's fine. So guys, I mixed it, the yogurt with all the spices. About 6 tablespoons of yogurt actually I used. 6 tablespoons of yogurt. Right, let's see what the meat doing. Right. As you can see, guys, there's lots of water released from the meat. So I didn't add any extra water, so the meat will be tenderized from that water. I'm gonna put the heat a little bit up. It was on low heat, so now I put on the medium heat. So I'll cook about more 5 to 10 minutes on medium heat. So guys, I'm going to add paprika paste now. It's time to add the paprika paste. So after I add the meat into the onion, I cooked about 5 to 10 minutes on low and medium heat. So make sure when you cook it, you check the the heat. Make sure it's not on high heat. It has to be on medium and sometimes low. Then your meat will be cooked nicely. Let's add the paste. As you can see, I made this paprika paste with the 4 tablespoons of paprika and half a cup of water, just warm water. That's it. Let me add this. If you want less heat here, you can reduce the paprika paste. It's not a problem. You can reduce the paprika paste and you can add tomato paste instead of paprika paste if you want. So yes, give me 1 second. Well, then you mix it. As I said, guys, there's no water I added yet. It's the meat. The water is from the meat. Still no water added. As you can see, the color coming really nice from the paprika. You have to completely coat the meat. Yeah, as I said, you have to completely coat the meat in this paste. Now I will put it on the low heat and I'll close the lid. I'll cook it for about 2 minutes, probably 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Yeah. Right, guys, let's check the meat. Cooking nicely. The flavor, the aroma is absolutely brilliant. I'm actually loving it, to be honest. I'm going to add the yogurt mix now, and as I say to you guys, I still haven't put any water yet. It's the meat, the water from the meat. That's it. Now let me show you the yogurt mix. Actually, here actually I got 6 tablespoons of yogurt. And I added 1 tablespoon of mustard oil, and I got 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, half teaspoon of garam masala, and 1 teaspoon of chili powder. That's all. So 5 ingredients are here: mustard oil, cumin powder, coriander powder, chili powder, and garam masala, and sorry, I got another one, turmeric powder as well, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Sorry guys. So there's 6 ingredients here, and I mixed it all with the yogurt. Now I'm going to add it into the meat. Now give it a stir, mix it properly with the meat. Right, so I'm going to leave it on low, actually medium heat. Until my meat has tenderized properly, soft. So let's close the lid. Alright guys, we have to, after we adding the yogurt mix, we have to cook it on the low heat for about 20 to 30 minutes. So we're gonna close the lid. That's it, low heat. We'll be back, guys. Right guys, after 20 to 30 minutes cooking, I'm going to check the meat now. As you can see, the water is drying out. So let's see if the meat is done or not. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to add about 1 cup of water for the gravy, a little bit of more gravy, and also I'm going to add one chopped tomato. This is a half cup. I want to add more, half cup. That's the only water I added, only 1 cup of water. So now I'm going to put it on the low medium heat, and I'm going to cook it for like more 10 minutes. Flavor is amazing. I can smell that. It's actually absolutely brilliant. But I'm going to close the lid and cook it on low medium heat, please. Right guys, after 15 minutes, let me check the meat. But as I said, if you think there's less water there and your meat has not tenderized yet, you can add water, it's not a problem. But make sure you don't put too much water. Slowly, little bit water. Then you check the meat after few minutes, like 10 minutes. If you see the meat is done, just, don't add water anymore. Alright guys, I checked my meat. He hasn't done yet. A little bit, left. So maybe 5 more minutes, or 5 to 10 minutes probably on low heat. So I'll add a little bit of more water, about half cup, less than half a cup to be honest. As I said, add, if you see the meat hasn't done yet, just add water. Now I'll add a little bit of spring onions. It's optional guys. If you don't want to add spring onion, you can just skip it. And I added a little bit of water. Now I believe that if I cook like for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes low heat, that will be absolutely fine. Right guys, 15 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit of coriander, and my meat is already done. I'm sure it's already done. Let me check. Let me show you. Look at this. Oh, the flavor is absolutely brilliant. It's amazing guys. I'm going to take on a plate, then I'll show you guys. You see the color? It's absolutely brilliant guys. Let me put in the serving dish. Now see guys, my Rajasthani Laal Maas is ready. As you can see, look at the color, it's so vibrant and the flavor is absolutely brilliant. Obviously it's a slow cooked dish guys, so you have to cook it on the slow cooker, slow heat. And also obviously as I said to you before when I was making, you can't add any water first with the onion when you put the meat, because the water the meat's gonna release, and the yogurt you're gonna add, you will cook the meat. Then afterward, only you add all the about 15-20 minutes or half an hour on slow cook. Then you add a little bit of water for the gravy. That's it. So as you can see guys, let me show you. You can see, look at that, it's so tender. Show you another one. Hey guys, it's really nice and tasty as well. The flavor is amazing. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching. And also, if you have any question, please leave a comment below about this recipe. And if you think it's a complicated, you can have a look my written recipe. I will put it in my description. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks. Bye bye.